Audubon, New York is really happy to partner with Honeywell because of the cleanup and restoration work of Onondaga Lake. It's so important to the fish, wildlife, and bird species that rely on it for breeding and migrating through and just making our community a better place.
Honeywell's leadership and commitment to the restoration of Onondaga Lake epitomizes the essence of the Thomas W. Cassee Jr. Conservation Award. They have cleaned up and restored this vital natural resource for the communities of Central New York and the birds and other wildlife that depend on it throughout the year.
We signed the final documents, the completion of the lake dredging project. It verifies that Honeywell has completed what they were required to complete.
Honeywell's willingness to meet and exceed its obligations is the reason that we're standing here today. I'm very proud to be partnering with them in this cleanup, and I'm hoping that people will realize what an asset is being returned as a result of the work Honeywell has done.
The dredging of Onondaga Lake is completed a year ahead of schedule, and now we're going to continue with the capping and the habitat restoration through 2016.
This is an extraordinary day. It's really a culmination of some incredible work done by Honeywell to help clean up the mercury residues in the lake.
ESF has been thrilled with the opportunity to work with Honeywell to restore the habitats around the lake. It really is one of the greatest sources of hope today.
The Onondaga Lake Conservation Corps is a mechanism for people to volunteer and help us restore the habitat and maintain it for future generations.
Audubon, New York is proud to partner with Honeywell in co-adopting the Onondaga Lake Important Bird Area. There are thousands of ducks, geese, and swans that overwinter here, and over 80 bird species have been identified in the newly restored areas, including several threatened species like the pied-billed grebe, northern harrier, and bald eagle.
Honeywell is extremely honored to be recognized for our work on Onondaga Lake. It is a great privilege to be among such a distinguished list of past recipients who have received the Thomas W. Cassee Jr. Conservation Award. We at Honeywell are not doing this alone. Our partners have provided many innovative solutions, and they are working with Honeywell and state and federal regulators to return Onondaga Lake to the community as a healthy, sustainable resource. We at Honeywell are committed to Central New York, and we will complete this project on schedule.
The lake now is joyful. It lifts our spirits. It's an extraordinary asset, and we have to celebrate it.
Natural resource conservation is everybody's responsibility, and I think that one of the wonderful things about the Onondaga Lake Conservation Corps, it's a public-private partnership. It engages a not-for-profit, Audubon, New York, whose mission is to protect natural resources for birds, and the private sector, who are working so hard to restore Onondaga Lake and make it the healthy ecosystem.
Working together, all of us are restoring Onondaga Lake to the community as a healthy resource for generations to come.
When we think of the 5-year plan, the growth strategy will continue to evolve with our great portfolio. Sales over the next 5 years will be growing 4 to 6%, so that we should add 7 to 12 billion, getting to 46 to 51, and you'll see a lot of it just coming from innovation.